Hello YouTube, my name is Nick, and today I have some more Afghan gameplay, and yes, another Afghan nuke. I know I have like 5 or 6 of these up by now, and that's because I get a lot of good games, a lot of excellent scores on Afghan. I basically have like a 90% nuke rate on this map, so this time I'm actually not using an ACR though, which is quite strange. I'm using an AK-47, which is something I probably wouldn't do too often on this map because I usually like to use a long-range gun, and the AK is kind of like a medium-range weapon, but I'm using it and got some FMJ, Kimbo M9s, and sit rep on this time, which is strange. So, yeah. Today I'm going to talk about maps because Afghan is one of my absolute favorite maps. It's up there in my top maps. I'm just going to go through Modern Warfare 2 maps and give my quick opinion on them. Afghan, love it. It's open, Killstreak's own. It's a fairly balanced map. No matter what flag you have, you can move around. You can get out of your spawn. Definitely I think it's a very, very well made map. Its only flaw is it doesn't have enough inside for kill streaks absolutely devastate on this map. So maybe some more caves or whatever might be nice. Derail, not a big fan of that map. Too big, too open. I really think they could have taken some parts out of it. And oh my god, look at that commando lunge. That was ridiculous. But yeah, I really thought I was gonna get killed by a predator here, but I didn't. Guy obviously didn't see the double kill there. Estate, I like that map. I think it's also fairly balanced. I like maps that have several routes to run so I can flank the enemy, so that basically if there's only one way to get out of a spawn, then people are going to camp that too much and you're never going to be able to get out. So like Estate, because there's 3 or 4 ways out of each spawn, so you don't really get trapped. Really like Estate. I like using silence there. Favela, it's okay, but it's a little bit too small. Not one of my absolute favorites, but I still like playing there. I feel that there's lots of different routes for me to run. I can use a silencer fairly well there, but I don't know. I think B is too central. Really, you can cap it on that garbage can, but a lot of people have picked up on that now. So I get shot through the wall a lot when I do that. High Rise, I like that map. Only it's too easy to get spawn trapped. If you join a game late and you're spawn trapped, you can't really do a whole lot, which is quite unfortunate. Invasion, hate that map. It's just terrible. I can't really describe it. Karachi, I don't really like that map too much. Just because, I don't know, I feel that the choke point in the middle is too central to the game. It seems like the whole game revolves around B. Really all my map references are to Domination games because that's all I really play. Quarry, I think it's a good map. It's got some open areas, some close range areas, lots of different ways to go. I like big to medium sized maps that it can move around in without getting killed too much. And man, if could have had 2 nukes there, but Harrier got no kills because Sean decided he'd join my session and shoot down my air support. But yeah. Where was I? Rundown. I like the map, but it's too unbalanced. If you spawn at A, you're screwed. Rust. I never play this map, but obviously it's too small for basically any game type. Scrapyard. I really don't like it. The spawns on it are horrid. People spawn behind you, you get spawn killed. It's just not fun to play. Not a big fan of that. Skid Row's okay, but once again, I find that the hallway is too big of a choke point. A lot of people just sit on that staircase, all day and spam noob tubes or RPD or whatever. Don't really enjoy that. Subbase, I like that map. You can usually get out of your spawn. You can hold down positions. There's a lot of good advantages. I enjoy Subbase. Terminal, really like that map, but you can't move around a whole lot in it because that the main hallway between A and C is a really big choke point, and new tubes constantly spam down there. but it's still a fairly decent map. Underpass, really like that map. Great for a silencer. You can run around. There's lots of ways, lots of places for you to go. So definitely a fun map to play on. Wasteland, you know, it's a big open map, good for sniping. A lot of people don't like it, but I enjoy it. I like using a sniper or an ACR or something on that map. Really fun. Good for air support. Bailout, kind of unbalanced. Too many explosives spammed. I think it was, you know, it's fun sometimes, but, you know, once again, B, too big of a choke point. You know, I kind of like triangle-shaped maps, or at least where the flags are in a triangle shape. Storm, I kind of like that map. It's, you know, one of my favorites, actually. Salvage, once again, too small, bad spawns. You can't really get out of your spawn. Here I'm calling my chopper gunner, and I'm going to do some damage with this thing. Get myself a nuke, because that's how I do it. Crash, I really don't think it translates too well to Modern Warfare 2. You get spawn trapped too easily. You know, too much choke points where B is. You know, everybody just kind of funnels to that area. Overgrown, like that map, wide open, lots of ways to go. I can use a silencer effectively, move around, and all that stuff. Go to less traveled areas. Carnival, decent, not my favorite, just kind of mediocre. Trailer Park, too small, I'd say. It's fun sometimes, but really, I think it's too small. Fuel, too big. Rock glitch, hate it, won't play it. Strike, don't like that either. Vacant, it's fun to use with a shotgun, but spawns are kind of off. My top maps, I'd probably say, right now I'm really liking Afghan, Underpass, Wasteland, Terminal, Quarry, Hate Invasion. Oh yeah, I like High Rise. I hate Invasion, hate Fuel, hate Strike. Those are the maps I'm usually gonna skip. Probably Crash too. Anyways, calling my nuke here. Got a nuke with a AK-47, and I think my score ends up being 40 kills, 2 deaths. Pretty good. So thumbs up for the AK-47 nuke. Not using a ACR on Wasteland. I think that's a first. Like 6 or 7 videos I've uploaded on this map. First time not using ACR. So see you guys later, and bye.